Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another series of My Legal Software and Remote Work. We have been covering navigating remote work and thriving in a remote world. Today, we are part of the 20th annual event happening down in New York City for small law firms. Correct, Jessica?
Yes, exactly. So, hi everyone. I am joining Shamondre on this one,
Was
and yeah. So, as you could
Whoa.
see, Zaina is in the event right now. We are gonna try to see if Zaina could give us a tour, and if not, it only means it's very busy.
That's awesome. So, what we want to do today is allow those who weren't able to join the event and be part of the face-to-face encounters to have that experience with us right now. My Legal Software bringing you the 20th annual event through the webinar. Jessica has a slideshow that Jessica will present for us of the current event. And like she mentioned, we've got Zaina. Zaina is always on the panel with myself and Jessica. Zaina will give us some insight of the current moment, correct?
Yes. So right now, as mentioned earlier, this is for small law firms. So
Mhm.
this is sponsored by the Small Law Firm Committee and co-sponsored by Small Law Firm Center. And there's a lot happening. The event started early. It started at 8 and it's still ongoing, guys. And there will be a reception also a little later towards the night. So this is jam-packed with speakers, topics, and everything for the law firm. So yes, as mentioned that we did our setup. The team went into the venue just as soon as the sun was rising, and
For that.
this is this is our cute setup. There's a lot of other service providers as well. So this was very exciting, especially for MyLS to, bring our solutions to small law firms because that's what we really do. We want these law firms to succeed and we want to set them up with the right tools and the right kind of help. Right, Shamondre?
Absolutely. For those lawyers that are at the event, use this opportunity to go and have a word with Zaina, of which Zaina has another colleague of ours with her. And you are by all means welcome to ask them the questions that you cannot ask us via the webinar on all our social platforms where we're always currently inviting you guys to interact with. You need a one-on-one, face-to-face. Zaina is at the event right there, ready and waiting for you guys. For
Yes.
those of
So,
you,
mhm.
oh, my sorry. For those of you who are not at the event, like I mentioned, we're bringing the event to you. So, by all means, should you have a question, even in regards to what's happening at the event, pop that question, yeah.
We are live streaming from all our platforms. That's LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So, and if you guys, you feel a bit shy, you know where to contact us. You know our
Mm-hmm.
website, it's mylegalsoftware.com. So
Mm-hmm.
just drop us a message, give us a call. Um, we will be there to answer any of your questions. So yeah, what we're showing with with you guys right now is our exclusive bundle and promos for the attendees.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you guys are following us on all of our social media platforms, we have announced that we will be joining this event a few days back, which means if you happen to be around the area of the next event, because we actually have a lot more, Shamandre, if you are
Absolutely.
around that area, just visit our booth. You are going to get vouchers, exclusive discounts,
Mhm.
and we are gonna give one at the end of this webinar to those who will um, stay for the rest. And of course, we're not gonna give it now. We'd want you to, enjoy the webinar first. So just stand by, and we'll give you the promo at the end of the webinar.
Awesome. Also, please be encouraged for those lawyers that are currently at the event, even if it means that you leave your details with Zaina, for us to contact you back. We also encouraging people to do that, as we know at events like that, you overwhelmed, and there's so much information to take in. So if you want to, please just leave your contact details, their business card, or just a number or email, and we will be assured to contact you. Right, Jessica. Jessica's um Jessica's out there. She's gonna now
Uh-huh.
show us. She's gonna take
Yes,
us to the
exactly.
side.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
sorry about that. I got a bit excited for everything that you have in store for them. So now let's have a quick look at what the schedule looks like, Shamandre.
Mm-hmm. Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
Jessica said, they started very early, and guess what? They also had an awesome breakfast, guys. So this was a very, very, very interesting event happening there. Not just informing people about, how to run your small law firm or guidance in the business. They're also taking some time out to socialize, correct?
Exactly, exactly. So if you could see, this is just an overview. We're gonna go a little deep dive on some of the topics later. But if you
Mm-hmm,
look at the topics, it's not just the legal practice. There's a lot more to running a law firm than what you think there is.
mm-hmm.
And if you take a
One of
look,
One of these that stand out to me was the mental health. You know how we're always thinking, lawyers, you guys must give us peace of mind. But initially, you need peace of mind too. But we'll go into that more later. More later.
mhm, yes. So as you can see here, there's really a lot of talks up until 5 p.m. So right now the symposium is still ongoing. If you guys are in the area, I suggest you drop by. There's still a lot more that you could catch on. And they also have a network time, which is around 5 p.m. onwards. So yeah, drop by our booth.
Mhm. We've got
Oh,
pamphlets over there, pamphlets that
exactly.
you can also take with you and save for
Mm-hmm.
later when all the overwhelming has passed over. And most of our, not most, all of our information is on the pamphlets regarding on how you can get hold of us, the services that we provide. And like I've mentioned, Zaina is there. So if there's anything extra you want to add to take with you, by all means do so.
Yes. So this is one of the most interesting topics that I guess is not as discussed as we would notice.
Mhm,
This is having or doing your legal practice with the life you love. So,
mhm.
I mean, being a lawyer, you really want to help your clients, you really want to create some changes, you want to, give a dent to the universe, but at the same time, you have to look after yourself, right, Shimon?
Correct. Self-care is very important.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, this is just the first part of the topic. Wait till you see the next one.
Let's discuss this topic, self-care for lawyers, just a little bit. What do lawyers do in terms of self-care? Besides assuring, especially I could just imagine the stress of a solo lawyer, trying to establish their little firm and also having, the stress of trying to live life at the same time. I
Mm-hmm,
guess
mm-hmm,
that's the big question. How do you identify when to stop working?
mm-hmm. Yes, and this is not just about work. I mean, the reason, um, well, most, if not all clients are looking for a lawyer is because they're looking for a peace of mind, which means
Mm-hmm.
they're currently not there. So the lawyer has to deal with that as well. And there's actually a lot of things to talk about with this. So if you guys want us to cover this in another webinar, please drop us a message, drop us a comment, give us an email about this, and we are gonna make this work for you. Of course, we're gonna invite
Or
someone professional. Mhm.
there we go. That's exactly what I wanted to say. How about join us and we have an open discussion where you by all means welcome to actually put down facts if you are already experiencing this.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes. So what's gonna happen is that we're gonna invite someone professional. They could send in their questions, and
Mhm.
once and for all, let's unlock these strategies on how to make your legal practice work for your mental health as well. But that's just one.
Mhm.
There's a lot more topics here, Shawanders. You could see by the next hour of the morning, they are already talking about growing the law firm with client, um, business development, with client relationship, with
Mhm.
networking. Mm-hmm.
Now, all these topics that are being discussed at this event, guess what, guys? This is exactly what my legal software services lawyers with. So all these topics where people are going into detail and brainstorming and trying to acknowledge a solution. My legal software is your solution because what you are busy discussing is what we currently supply, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And we do appreciate and we recognize your expertise in the legal practice.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to take that load of business development, of marketing off of your shoulders, especially since, to be able to make the most out of your time and your resources. The best way is to really hire a professional, just as we would hire a lawyer to win our cases.
Definitely. It's a hand-in-hand situation. And for that, we need you to contact 934 LawTech, and that's where you'll get me, Jessica, or anybody else that is able to assist you, because that is what we do on a daily. You're welcome to generate more information for yourself on www.mylegalsoftware.com. But please don't forget, we are so lenient. We want you to throw messages at us on any of our platforms. This being Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, uh, whatever social platform there is, you'll find us. Just search My Legal Software and you'll find us.
Yes, we're also on TikTok. We're also on TikTok. Yeah, so speaking of the social media platforms and the website, the symposium also covered cyber threats.
Mhm.
So this is not just about, security and making sure that you're ADA compliant, which we discussed a few webinars ago,
Most
but
importantly,
exactly. Um, but also the threat so that you would also recognize, what the enemy looks like, especially with this. Like, I mean, lawyers are very busy. So it's very, very hard for them to scrutinize, especially in the digital space. Like, oh, wait, is this um, safe? Is this secure? So things like that
mhm,
um, needs to be identified, but at the same time, the best way to really handle things like this is to leave it to the expert or the professional who's really, really put in the time, the effort, the hours to learn about these things so that you don't leave it to luck like maybe eeny meeny miny mo, which one of you is a safe file for me. Yeah,
mhm,
let's not get you to that kind of risk and save you that trouble, because if you like, you know how well I can't really speak for everyone for this, but when a virus gets into a system or some cybersecurity breach, that's that can spell a lot more trouble than what you think there is. So yeah.
Sure. Basically, what we want is that lawyers focus on doing what they do best, and that is assuring that their clients get their professionalism to the T. So you get to do everything that needs your attention 100% to grow your firm, right? Because I mean, you got to do the work to make yourself grow. And in this case, once you have your hands full on that side, you wouldn't have to worry about anything else because MyLegalSoftware would take care of it, whether it be website, social media platforms, you name it, anything digital, MyLegalSoftware is your solution. And you do not have to worry about anything because we take care of it all.
Mhm, exactly. And this next topic is also interesting because this is exactly what we also practice in the organization, where we um, where we're all for diversity, inclusion, belongingness. So our organization also supports women in the career, diversity, and we welcome all kinds of races here. So we're we're very much into this practice as well, and I think like this is a global movement. This is not just exclusive to New York, guys. So this is a very interesting topic to discuss, especially with this is where immigration lawyers are coming in as
Yes.
very helpful.
I agree. I think immigration lawyers, no disrespect to anybody, but immigration lawyers has it hard because diversity and um, everything that's got to do with, the outside. That's what you got to deal with. And it's not that simple because it goes very in depth. So yeah, this is one of those topics where we can run circles and circles because despite of your solution or even your experience, I'm pretty sure there's a few of us that let our emotions get involved, right?
Hmm hmm Yes, so this is very interesting, and I guess this is one of the least discussed, if my data and my observation serves me right, that there's a lot more, again, to running a law firm than just being a lawyer. And this is one of
Absolutely.
those that we're talking about. And the next coming topics are actually interesting. So we had the legal AI, Shamontre.
Yeah, legal AI. Guys, you know what AI is, right? Makes life easy. Just absolutely sums up what you think is a little bit more harder or, detailed. The I don't want to. AI is the one to.
Mhm. But you have to be careful when using this, which is exactly why it's very good to know that they've discussed this in the symposium and that they have covered the proper practice for this specifically with law and the legal
Mhm.
practice because of data privacy, because of the your clients. You cannot expose their information to just
Yes.
about any AI just so easily without understanding where the information yourself comes. I personally have been, hesitating to participate in, those trending photo booths where they transform you to like either younger or older, because sometimes when you
Mhm.
read their terms and conditions, it's a bit suspicious. And
Sure.
that's also AI. But AI could also help you. And actually, my legal software will be having a few announcements. I'm not going to give you guys a timeline. I suggest you follow us on our social media platforms, or better yet, subscribe to our newsletter, because we are going to collect our wait list for those who'd be interested on the next of what's to come for My Legal Software.
Now, MyLegalSoftware, like I said, is your solution. But at this point in time, MyLegalSoftware is also one of those that wants to take everybody on the hand and assure that their businesses grow. Our goal is assuring that you achieve yours. Okay. However, we like gifts, not getting them, but giving them. But a little bit later, hang in there, we'll get there.
Yes, yes. So, to those who have not subscribed to our newsletter, the best way to do it is go to our website, and you could find and subscribe the newsletter within the landing page. You definitely will not get lost on that one.
Mhm.
But to those who have registered to this webinar, to the previous webinars, and have subscribed to the newsletter, thank you so much. And we are going to keep you updated, prioritized for
Mhm.
our AI innovations in the coming weeks, months. I'm not gonna say.
Don't spill the beans. What we do want is that you guys consistently keep watching. And this is not to drag you along. We literally want to give you guys gifts. But I mean, everything is just almost there.
Yeah, just a bit of a teaser. And of course, the ones we're getting this information are also the ones who are supporting us, hence the ones watching our webinar right now. All right, jumping into the next topic that they did. This is very interesting because we also discussed this a little bit
Yep.
on our previous webinar
Mm-hmm.
about freelance, not exactly freelancing, but more of the remote work,
Most.
where some
Yep.
of the lawyers are not exactly going to the office to do the work, and some
Mm-hmm.
are even on a different time zone.
Yep. That's when Zaina came in and she told us a little bit of a secret on how they are running their law firms and getting their work consistently up to date. And I'm pretty sure that was a shocker because to me, I was like, wow, it's so simple. Like, just thinking outside the box like that, that was brilliant. And she also explained, like, the stress it takes off from the team that comes in the next day. See how we're going back to mental health? These things all interlinked very nicely, eh?
Yes, they do. And sometimes you don't really notice about it up until you talk about it or
Mm-hmm.
you look through it. So, um, when a lawyer is very focused on their legal practice, it's very hard to see, like, okay, I still have operations. Oh, I still have marketing. Oh, I could also do remote work for some of the tasks that I need to get done. And oh, there's actually a software that's reliable enough to help you scale your law firm, your legal practice with automation. And that is also something that we could offer them.
I was just about to say, I was hoping Jessica don't jump into it because I wanted to spill the beans. My legal software has actually got the software that makes freelance or remote working lawyers very convenient. However, all you need to do is call us, book a demo with us, and we will show you what it is that we are speaking about just in a 15 minutes. It's that simple, quick and easy. You are by all means welcome to contact us on 943 Lotte. Come and have a look at our website, which is www.mylegalsoftware.com. And like I consistently say, whatever social platform you enjoy the most, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or LinkedIn, the one that you spend the most time on, trust me, you're going to find us there. Just search for My Legal Software.
Yes, yes. And if you're very, very, on the classic side, just drop us an email, give us a call. So
Absolutely.
yeah, if you're not into social media or you're doing some detox, some people are doing that now, the social media detox, you could just drop us an email or go to our website, fill in the contact us, and we'll take it from there.
But then again, if you are at the event that is currently happening, pop around. Zaina's waiting for you. Go and grab a pamphlet or leave your business card so we can call you back. Don't forget, for those that are still, very active on social media, follow us as well so that you are able to see every post that comes through, whether it being we're giving something, we're advising something, but we're constantly supplying information that is vital and of importance.
Yes. Okay, and now let's jump back onto the topics. This is actually the last one and one of the longest, Chavandre. This is one of the longest they have.
Now they're going to start this one soon, right?
Yes, they're gonna start this after the webinar. So, but this is about communications and positive outcomes. This is not just for operations, and this is not just for marketing. It's for everything, because if you understand how each generation, in terms of like the language or like the nuances, it really
Mm-hmm.
helps you. Either it's a client that you're trying to close or convert,
Mm-hmm.
or it's someone from your operations that you're trying to manage. Like, let's say either your legal assistant, or since you're a bigger law firm, someone who's doing your cleaning and your utilities and your errands, or just someone for on a marketing perspective that you also want to tap as a market. So this is very, very interesting. I have actually not seen any specific um, discussion that's directed to this, because it's either you're doing marketing or you're just doing operations, but learning about how to interact properly specific to a generation. And they said here the current sixth generation, because there's actually a lot. And I bet you also noticed this, Shermandre, that the kids from the post-pandemic, not that pandemic's really over, and the
Yeah,
kids from the pre-pandemic, like let's say the toddlers and the young children, they're a bit different. They they grew up on
truly.
a different environment. So these kinds of generations will eventually be your target market in the coming years, and you'll have to interact with them, you'll have to talk to them, most especially as a client. So learning about these kinds of differences is actually leverage.
So basically, effective communication in the future, it's going to be digital. Having to grab your cell phone, your laptop, your MacBook, being online. Unfortunately, that's the future. I'm an old school person. I love talking face to face. But at the end of the day, when you got to do communication to someone that's not right next to you and you want it to be sufficient and fast, you will need to pick up your phone. So why not let MyLegalSoftware teach you now? I mean, that's what we are for. We want to educate, teach, and take you by the hand, but you need to allow us to do so, right, Jessica? I
Exactly.
mean, as Jessica said now, with a bit with what's happening with the younger generation, in the future they're going to be the older generation, and all they know is technology. That's what they are exposed to currently. Yeah.
Exactly. And there's different medium for or like a different media for each generation. I mean,
Mhm.
there's a generation that's more on the TikTok. Let's face it.
Yeah.
I feel so
People are
old
making money
learning
there.
about exactly. And there's also a generation of just YouTube
Mhm.
audience, wherein when you bring them to TikTok, they'd be like, What's happening?" But when they're on YouTube, it's like, this is my turf. I'm
Mhm.
I feel at home here. So those generations have a difference in terms of communication and, as mentioned, their positive outcomes. So
Mhm.
that's something that is currently least discussed, but is actually a good thing to know more about.
Exactly. And at this point in time, for the lawyers out there, like I've mentioned, whether you are, very digital or not, Trust My Legal Software to take you on the hand or even just do it on your behalf. That's what we want to do. Call us on 943 Tech or find us on www.mylegalsoftware. And we just spoke about this right now. We are on every platform. If you're not comfortable with the platforms being Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, we everywhere. Like even I can't even think on top of my mind if I'm missing out on anything because we are not. Should you find any of the platforms very comfortable for you being? I know a lot of people are currently using LinkedIn as well as Facebook, and TikTok just became the thing. So if you want to follow us, you will by all means find us, and we will keep you intact with whatever it is that we are doing and moving forward with digital by liking and following us. Not all, and
Yes. So just going back to our booth setup, these are the goodies. We have a
Mhm.
few gifts for them. We have a pen, we have the vouchers, and we also have a very, very enticing promo. Shamaka, do you want to talk about it?
I want to, but I just think we must mention this. For the lawyers that are currently at the event, we do have a standby consultant live waiting for you to come there and pop in some questions. If you see that Zaina is occupied and she might not see you fast enough, laptops are open. Just go in there and have a conversation with my colleagues that are live and waiting for you.
Yes,
Right?
and we are gonna extend the exclusive bundle that we are giving to those attending the event, and that is they can get a brand
Mhm.
new website for just 599.
Correct. 599 and we will fix you up with a brand new website with your guidance of whatever it is you want. So, if you've been thinking about things that you wanted to adjust or things that you wanted to add in, we want to do that for you, and this is your opportunity. Jessica, tell me.
Yes. So for $599, you're getting yourself a website, and it's going to be ADA compliant on first month, and the cybersecurity is being taken care of. We're gonna do all the backups and stuff. We're gonna make sure it's running. It's helping you with your digital presence. It's helping you get your leads. It's
Mhm.
helping you get your information out there and your practice area. And for succeeding months, all they need to pay is actually $299. That's
Mhm.
ADA compliance already, Shamandre, and
Mhm.
cybersecurity.
Let's not forget, don't worry about the fact that we are saying you're going to get the website. We are going to hang around and work with you on developing and being consistent on your website as well. So we're not just giving you a 599 or 299 ADD compliance website. We're also promising to stick around and help you build your presence on your website.
Yes, and of course, this website will already come with the basic SEO on page services. There's actually a lot to be discussed on this one. I don't want this to be a webinar about us just
Yeah.
going through whatever services we have on like a technical side of things. I don't want this to be very, very heavy discussion. So if this is something that piques your interest, if this is something you need right now, by all means, book an appointment.
Mm-hmm. Book an appointment with my legal software at 943 Low Tech, where I will be there to assist you anytime with any kind of question. And I have a supportive team that is ready to answer your questions. Also, please have like just 2 seconds and browse through our website, which is www.mylegalsoftware.com. And all our social platforms are open to you. Leave us a comment, like, share, and follow us. Follow us on
Yes.
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Um,
Twitter,
why does it feel like every
LinkedIn,
time I say it, I'm like, where am
YouTube,
I?
and
Twitter.
we're yes,
It's
um,
everywhere.
newsletter. But
Hmm.
yes, so that's just you guys know where to find us. And as you can see here, there's a sneak peek of the gift voucher. This is
Mm-hmm.
exclusive to the event. We're so sorry we can't extend it here because it's exclusive to those who will meet us on our events. We have, okay, I am going to make a very, very slight teaser. I'm not going to drop the details yet because we are going to drop it on our social media platforms in the next couple of days. But we have an event for December, and we have events on the next coming months for next year. So please stand by, or if you are so excited, we don't mind spilling the beans even before we could do the announcement. If you drop us a message or a DM or a PM or an email asking like, oh, where's your next event? I want to get that $100 voucher. Yes, I am officially allowing it now. So anyone who could send us a message, we are gonna drop it there. But please don't share it with your friends by doing screenshot or something. Just tell them, oh, message them too, so you'd know where it is, and let's see
Mm-hmm.
if we could attend and get $100 voucher.
Awesome. That sounds very interesting because it's like getting product, getting something for your law firm, and saving some money, which is something everybody wants to do, correct?
Of
Okay.
course, and it's only exclusive to events. So if you do go to our webinars, you're gonna get an exclusive bundle package promo, but the voucher is exclusive to the event. Okay, we're almost done here. This is just a sneak peek of the booth. As you can
Mm-hmm.
see, there's a lot of laptops, Shamatre.
Like I said, my colleagues are all on those laptops. We are currently waiting for you to join us and indulge us with anything, whether it being you are curious about what it is we can do, what we cannot do. But trust me, if we cannot do something, we source it and we'll do it for you because we want you to focus on your law firm and leave everything else to my legal software.
Mhm. And we
Okay.
are we'll help them. We're here to help. If you're a lawyer or a law firm that wants to do the DIY, we could just give you the consultation, the guidance, the references. But if you're someone who needs us to cover end to end, we also can do that. We can customize based on what you need.
Absolutely. Okay, so for our lawyers that are currently at the event, please pop by our booth, go and make sure you have a conversation with Zaina and with any and every of our colleagues that are currently online. Grab a pamphlet and please don't forget, leave your details. I want to call you. I'd love to have a chat with you tomorrow, first thing. And let's get this out the way. See what I can do for you with my team at My Legal Software.
Yes. So we're actually down to our last slide here. So as you can see, there's Zaina, and we also have Sneha who joined her in manning the booth.
Mhm.
And yeah, you guys know where to contact us. It's also here.
Absolutely. Okay, so once again, you can contact me on 934 Lowtech or find us on www.mylegalsoftware.com. Then we have a variety of social platforms where I would want you to go comment and also please follow Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok. That's a mouthful, but I'm pretty sure you know the one that you choose to, scroll and spend some time on. Add us in, and we'd love to be of service for you. Jessica,
Mhm.
it was a pleasure
Yes.
to have you this afternoon sharing the event live. For those lawyers that wasn't able to join the event, I hope that we were of help and assistance just to bring you a little bit of insight of what's happening out there.
Yes. And just a very, very quick reminder, we do have an event coming for next month. So they just stand by with their social media platforms for the announcement. And for our every webinar, we do have exclusive bundles and packages that we recommend you drop us a message now, reserve your slot and avail it, claim it. We also give a free social media audit and
Audit,
an
audit, audit,
SEO
audit.
audit. Yes. Again, as I've always been talking about on previous webinars, it's you cannot manage what you cannot measure. So we're here to
Mhm.
give you the numbers, but also at the same time the qualitative data to come with it in terms of analyzing what works and what doesn't work for your law firm. And this audit is free. If
Awesome.
book and
Okay, so just to give a recap, guys, we also mentioned that we are giving you guys a promotion on websites, right? We've got a 599 happening, and we also have an ADD compliance for 299. You heard it here. Please do not miss out of this deal. It doesn't get any better than this. Right, Jessica? Also, I would like you guys to know if you have hung around, like Jessica mentioned in the beginning, she's got something up the sleeve for you.
yes, so that's the 599 website and the 299 monthly subscription for the ADA compliance, cybersecurity, and we'll be adding in a social media audit and an SEO audit, especially for those who have a website. So if you're a law firm and you're happy with your website, but you don't know where you're still not ADA compliant, it's okay.
Mhm.
Don't be quiet about it. We're gonna fix it so before anyone else notices. And we are gonna give you that for $299, whether or not you take a $599 for us.
So it's 299, guys. Did you hear her? 299. Let's get this fixing for you and also ensure that your website has a brand new look. Because, I mean, come on, guys, we are moving into the next year. We are moving into business. We want to develop and we want you guys to have a successful law firm. With this, I would like to say thank you for joining us. Call us on 943 Tech, www.MyLegalSoftware. Have a good day further.